Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Columbus Clippers and the St. Paul Saints.
Now,
it's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
St. Paul Saints.
Devin Smeltzer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Now to the plate, Yu Chang. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that
pitch. Into the box now, Owen Miller. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Harold Ramirez. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Zach Godley is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty B, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Now to the plate, here is Trevor Larnach. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Batting second, the second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Standing in now, Rob Refsnyder. And it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball back outside.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And this one's in the dirt. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate, Jake Cave lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Max Kepler. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
The 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Refsnyder rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
That is good. The first baseman, Alex Kirilloff.
In now, Alex Kirilloff. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. The next 3-2.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
Misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Now it'll be Jorge Polanco. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. There's one. Out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the second inning now for Minneapolis. The Saints are out on top 2-0. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Bobby Bradley.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. In the air, down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Polanco ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 6, the catcher, Rene Rivera.
Next to dig in, Rene Rivera. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Cave gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. In the box, Ryan Jeffers. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 2-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Brent Rooker. Grounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
To the plate now, Royce Lewis. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Saints lead it 2-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Gabriel Arias. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. 1-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff. Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Aaron.
Standing in now, Aaron Bracho. Short, hit hard. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Safe. Great effort, comes up just short. And now runners will be at first and second with nobody out.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
So here is Connor Maribel, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Arias over at second. Bracho on at first with nobody out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to first, and they get them both.
The third baseman.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Yu Chang.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Fly ball right down the line and left. Rooker is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 1 base hit, 2 costly errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Saints are out on top, 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and the next to bat will be Trevor Larnach. Here comes the 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Rivera corrals it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now that second
Former
baseman.
College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The bat.
So 2 out, nobody on. And it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. Here's the 2-1 home. Ground ball left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Saints lead it 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Owen Miller. Count remains full. Good battle. Count remains full.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Next to stand in is Harold Ramirez. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The count now at 2-1. Miller aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a liner. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Bradley.
Now to bat, Bobby Bradley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box, Oscar Mercado fouled off. Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Max Kepler. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
A bouncer up the middle. Right to him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 19, Alex Kirilloff.
1 out, base is empty, and up next is Alex Kirilloff. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Jorge Polanco waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge.
And now Jorge Polanco as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Now a little looper down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw.
Yeah, I love to be aggressive on the base pass, certainly when you're watching the play. That runner saw that baseball right in front of him. The whole play transpired right in front of him, and he felt he could get to third base, then he better get there. Can't be thrown out in that situation.
In now, Ryan Jeffers. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Polanco, the runner at first with two gone. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box now, Brent Rooker. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball four.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
So our situation has the bases loaded. Two men out. And up next, Royce Lewis. Two out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands three runners and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Rene Rivera. He flew out in his last AB. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
The 2-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
To the plate now, Aaron Bracho. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, left fielder, Connor Marabell.
Next, it'll be Connor Marabell. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Saints are out on top, 2-0. Daniel Espino is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Daniel Espino.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Trevor Larnach. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
So 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball.
Now
if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, Rob Refsnyder. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Hit in the air down the left field line. Marabell is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Cave.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and in to hit next will be Jake Cave. Here's the 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Yu Chang. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Owen Miller.
Up next, Owen Miller. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-2. One out, nobody on. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Lewis Thorpe is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Number 43, Lewis Thorpe.
Harold Ramirez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
The first baseman, number 44, Bobby Bradley.
So now to the plate, Bobby Bradley. Swing and a liner. Kepler is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Next, it'll be Oscar Mercado. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Miller is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Now batting, catcher, Rene Rivera.
Stepping in now, Rene Rivera. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Max Kepler. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah,
The
Matt,
first
that's the
baseman,
advantage
number
of getting ahead in the
19,
count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Alex Kirilloff. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
And stepping in, Jorge Polanco. A hit in 2 tries so far. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 6 full. The Saints lead it 2-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter Gabriel Arias. The 1-1.
Ball 2. Ball 3.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now batting, the second
Next to hit is Aaron Bracho. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in will be Connor Maribel, grounded out in his last at-bat. Quick check on that time run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Bracho stands at first with 1 out. A line shot to third base. Quick throw, not in time.
The third baseman, number 2, Yu Chang.
Juan Minaya takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And he misses. missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, shortstop, Owen Miller.
So stepping in is Owen Miller, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. In comes Kepler. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready now is Ryan Jeffers. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Brent Rooker. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now
Next
batting,
up
third
is
baseman.
Royce Lewis, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your
Nick
attention,
Vincent
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40. Yeah. Vincent.
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Harold Ramirez. Ready with the 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Kepler is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The first baseman, number 44, Bobby Bradley.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bobby Bradley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 scores would play the 8th. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and he will make the play. 2 away now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
To the plate now, Oscar Mercado.
Ball
And he
four.
lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's just
Now back.
painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Rene Rivera.
That's in.
And they'll
Ball
turn to a
2.
slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Mercado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Count is
3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch.
Nope, that's down. Ball
And
4.
he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at
Now
second.
The designated hitter.
Corey Garrett enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now pitching for the Saints, number 48, Corey Garrett.
Gabriel Arias will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
This is on the ground over to first, right to him. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Saints are out on top 2-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And the next to bat will be Trevor Larnach. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Rob Refsnyder. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake Cave.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopper to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer is not gonna do too much damage.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch is roped to left, a base hit. Kepler ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. More from Minneapolis following this. Cody Stashak takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 61, Cody.
In now, Aaron Bracho.
That's ball
He's
3.
fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate here is Connor Marabell. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
The 1-1 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And the 2-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. One there on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Standing in now, Yu Chang. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, and it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The St. Paul Saints jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Devin Smeltzer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Zach Godley was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Cody Stashak wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Saints. 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Clippers, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,649. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.